Tyler has words here. We're going to talk about True Detective Season 3, Episodes 1 and 2, and just fresh takeaways after seeing it. I watched it last night, didn't take any notes, just wanted to take it in for the pure pleasure of it. I'm going to do some spoilers, so if you don't want to hear about the episodes, please turn off. But I'm going to talk about, you got about 30 seconds because I'm going to talk about Season 1 and 2 first, and then lead into what I saw last night. Season 1, True Detective, classic. I think anybody that's seen it probably agrees with me. Very few people. I haven't ever talked to anybody that didn't love it. The interplay, of course, with Woody Harrelson, who's more of a traditional Southern guy from Louisiana, and Matthew McConaughey. Them both approaching that case and both approaching life in their own completely different ways, made for some just great exchanges, character exchanges, and that story was framed really well. It was told basically from two interviews of both their perspectives until the past caught up with the present. And I think if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So framing was really important in that, and it was timed out well. The big crescendo in you know the the big ending and the denouement. Some people had problems with that. I thought it worked out well. Just big, just a big hit. One of the best shows of the last 5 years. I'd say, the only other shows that can even kind of, or even in the conversation, are of course like The Leftovers, which is huge, Fargo, stuff like that. So anyway, season two was completely different. Didn't have that looking back frame. It was just told, I believe, linearly, if that's a word, linear, and points A to Z in three different detectives. But these people were vastly different than season one. There's a lot of lasciviousness and seediness, not the same kind of darkness as season one. This season one was more religious. There was a lot of like iconography and stuff like that. Season two was more kind of dark, seedy underbelly of this municipality, and they were both taking on some serious evil. But season two got a lot of flack. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was season one great, but I'm not gonna bag on it. It seemed a little incongruous. Some of the characters, they were saying like they were talking like poets sometimes. The writing is so good, and the writer wants to be awesome, and I get that. They were talking like poets though, and they're supposed to be like thugs. So that seemed a little out of place once in a while, but in the end, it was still really good. I mean, compared to with your average, whatever. So anyway, here we are, season three. This was a big deal because I was gonna not watch the rest of this series if episodes one and two weren't really good, and I like how they rolled out episodes one and two on the same night, so we could really kind of ingest what the producers of the show were trying to give us. They went back to the original formula of season one, very much told from the past. I mean, from the uh, looking back frame, and then actually it's two interviews. So it's a guy being interviewed about the case in the 80s, but then it moves forward into the future. And if you watch it, you'll understand. And then he's being interviewed as an old man. So it's like a double interview sequence, and everything lays together really well. There's more emphasis on the victim's family. I thought that was a nice change. The acting from the father of the, okay, these are spoilers, the two abducted children. I mean, he's great. He's really great. I mean, he acts like a guy whose kids got nabbed. I don't know what's going on there though, and there's a lot of questions unanswered after these two episodes. So it's gonna be exciting to see where it goes. I'm probably gonna hold back and wait like 3 or 4 weeks before I watch the rest because I want to see it in chunks. And so I'm gonna let the anticipation kind of mount, and then I'm gonna hit it, wholeheartedly. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a hugely loud, ringing endorsement. I mean, big time. Uh, like I said, they went back to season one, something that same where there's a little bit like of posing of the victim, That was kind of season one-ish, and iconography in this. There's like a figurine deal that's creepy. Ooh. I mean, these are serious shows, so if you're under like, if you're a kid, don't be watching this stuff. And but as far as good TV for big boys and girls, yeah, this is back in big time sweet form. So, True Detective season 3, I'm in. I'm in. I'm going all the way. So I'll probably talk about it again on some videos further down the line. And we'll keep chatting. This is Tyler Has Words. Hit all the links, like, and subscribe. Peace.